Who do we have?
Okay, I have DJ. He's on line 8, and he's a gang member.
Oh, DJ.
Yeah, how you doing?
DJ, how old are you?
29.
You're a gang member?
Right.
Still?
Yeah, for the last about 17 years. I was 12 years old.
And why are you calling?
Well, you know, I've been straight out. I'm just a loser, really. I've been that way.
You're a loser?
Yeah, since I was born.
You think so?
Yeah.
Was there nothing you were ever good at?
Not really, because I always had to struggle. You know, my mother, you know, she had me when she was maybe, 16, 17 years old. And for so long, you know, I basically had to survive on my own. You know, she was really a drug addict, prostitute, and all this. You know, I grew up taking things, stealing to eat, and I still do that. And the only thing that I had, you know, after that, you know, was the street, was the gang.
Do you have your own place where you live?
Yeah, now I do.
How do you support yourself?
Drugs.
You sell them, you mean?
Right.
What is it that prompts you this evening to call me?
Well, you know, being in the business I'm in, it's late nights that I'm up. And I've been watching you for, I guess, the last couple of months.
What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
Well, I see some of the problems that you deal with, and I look at them honestly, and I say, those are not problems. You know, to me, those are not problems. You know, I have problems. I've committed, you know, every crime that you can think of. Anyone asks me, I say, pick a crime. Pick one. I've done it all. It doesn't matter. You know, and I never had nothing. I don't know my father. My mother doesn't know who my father is. You know, so, you know, but like a lot of people that's out there, people really don't know. They really don't know. But a lot of us are like that. You know, we had nothing. No run-ins with the police. You know, that Rodney King thing. It's nothing. I've been beat up more than 5 times by both police departments, LAPD and shit. People I know. You know, there's so much going on in the streets of South Central LA. You know, people who think they know, they don't know. They really don't know. You know, and I've been through a lot. And now, you know, I'm kind of looked up to as a leader. And the youngsters that's coming up in the neighborhood, they like it. You know, and it's...
They like what?
They like gangbang.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them like this. And it's nothing to really like. You know, it's like I was guided into it or forced into it some kind of way. Because like I said, I really had nothing really came from nothing. And some of these, you know, their mothers are still there. They have their jobs, but they're like fascinated by it.
Do you do anything to keep them out of it?
I talk to them, but when you got a gang maybe of 100 people, you know, I'm looked up to. There's something that they call an OG in the gang. You know, who's been through it all. You know, and I've been through it all. And they look up to me. You know, in a gang, you may have a nickname, like my nickname. You see my name on the wall spray painted by someone else, and then there's number 2. Like Psycho 2, Psycho 3. Like this, they look up to that. And I've seen my name go all the way up to 6. And that's, you know, unheard of. You know, you may see 2, you may see 3. But they look up to that. They look up to you. And I tell them it's not the way, but, you know, I really don't know how to talk to them and how to tell them or show them. You know, I've been lucky not to see no hard time or anything. I've seen a lot of people killed. You know, I've seen it all. You know, I've been involved in drive-by shootings, all the things that, you know, you see on TV or in the movies, all of that. You know, I've been through all of that.
What do you want?
I want a way out of it. The only thing I have to look forward to, honestly, is jail or death. I know that's coming. You know? It's coming. It's on its way. And before, you know, that happens, you know, I'm looking at these young kids now, and I'm seeing them dying young. I'm here, you know, with 2 bullets hole in me. I mean, not fresh bullet holes, but I've been shot twice. I've been stabbed. I've fought. And, you know, just even if anybody's listening, you know, it's not the way. And I'm tired of it. You know, I feel like my life is coming to an end. It's going to be there soon. You know, because I can't really get out of it. I mean, everybody in my gang hangs at my house. My landlord, who owns the house, is a drug user. I pay my rent with drugs. You know, he can lose the house any day. I don't know, and I really don't care. You know, as long as I keep a roof over my head, because I don't know where my mother is to this day.
Now, I want to ask you something. You live alone?
Yeah.
You never have had a woman?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
I mean, I understand that, but I mean, what about, did you ever have a wish for a family or a life that resembled anything normal that you'd ever heard of?
From a record that a rap record that I know of, I put it this way. It's like what you see on TV tells you what life is supposed to be. But when you look outside, the only thing you see is a poverty-stricken reality. And that's what I see. That's, family, I can say it doesn't mean anything, because why would I bring somebody into this world?
You know what's interesting to me? I'm a pretty good judge of people's minds. And it's clear that you have the capacity to be something.
But I'm self-taught, David, from the street.
DJ, I understand, but if anything you could get out of this conversation was the belief that there is a part of you that could do something else, that could be something else, that has a caring for the young people, and you're torn between the only world you know and the only esteem you know and the only stature you know, and giving it up for what? And helping young kids, maybe there's something you could do. I know you're going to say, what's that? I don't know your world. There's no way I can know your world and ever walk in your shoes. But I know your head. And I know your desperation, and I know your hopelessness. And if you're in a place where you feel you're about to lose anything, everything, eventually, why not make a change?
I don't know which direction to go. It's everything around me. Well, all I know is what's in my neighborhood. I'm a genius on the street. If I was a genius in the books like I'm on the street, I would be something. That's all I really know. That's all I ever had. When I was with my mother, from house to house, we never had our own place or nothing. I am the only child that I know of, through my mother. And all I had was me. I don't know, like I said, I don't know who my father is, so I don't know that part of my family.
Yeah, but you have organizational ability.
But
you can deal with young people. Although the pay would be nothing compared to what you're making in drugs, the way you would feel about yourself if you could find some job situation that you could find comfortable in, your self-esteem would grow. You'd feel so different about yourself, and you might start discovering a part of you that you couldn't call a loser. And when that happens, your life changes.